Hey there, this is Sean Donahoe. Great to see you here. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can stake your claim in a $2.1 trillion industry with smart commerce. Now, this was a talk I recently gave in Vegas, but unfortunately, the video that we did of the actual talk didn't work out very well. So I'm re-recording it so that you can watch in high definition and learn all about how you can, as I said, stake your claim in a $2.1 trillion industry. Now, if you haven't seen me before, you don't know who I am, my name is Sean Donahoe. I'm the CEO and founder of Sellosity, and I am a serialpreneur, an investor, author, speaker. I wear many hats, and for the last 21 years, I've worked with Fortune 500 companies, multinational corporations, venture capitalists, and startups all over the world. And a lot of people don't realize that my background is actually large-scale e-commerce. Our development company has created many large e-com stores, Amazon-style stores, auto parts stores, off-road stores, camping and survival stores, and many more. And we actually own the second largest online art store with over 3 million line items, 7 figures in revenue year after year, all 100% automated without ever seeing a single product. And we sold that company in 2007 for a very nice sum. Now, with that being said, I'm not saying this to blow my own trumpet, but to let you know that when it comes to e-commerce, I know my stuff. Now, if you are not in the e-com industry right now, you could be missing out on a massive goldmine. In 2016, e-commerce globally is worth $2.1 trillion. I want that number to settle in for a second. And it's estimated that that will rise to $2.3 trillion by the end of 2017. Now, the average US consumer spends $1,800 a year online, and that is growing very rapidly indeed. And 80% of the US population has made a purchase online, with 50% making more than one purchase online. Now, here's the thing. In 2016, US e-commerce spending will hit $392 billion. Now, that is up from $226 billion last year. That's a jump in the space of 12 months of 45%. And it's only going to get bigger. US mobile traffic in 2017 is estimated to be 50% of all e-commerce spending. Now, we're lagging behind a little bit of the rest of the world, but by the end of 2017, it's estimated that US mobile commerce will be 70%, which presents a lot of opportunities if you're looking in the right direction. 2016 also saw the introduction of same-day delivery with example of Amazon Prime, etc. Now, here's the thing. Amazon Prime and the new service Prime Now has 80 million customers worldwide using the Prime and Prime Now service. That is an incredible jump forward. It's going to be create a huge impact on e-commerce moving forwards. Now, if you're ignoring international markets, you may have noticed there's a little bit of a discrepancy between 392 billion in the US versus the 2.1 trillion. That's because internationally there is a huge market. That's $1.6 trillion left on the table because, again, there are massive markets everywhere. And global e-commerce is absolutely huge. Now, how big, how fast is the growth? Well, it's estimated by 2020 that the global e-commerce industry will be worth $4.1 trillion. That's almost double where it is right now. There's no other area of industry that has such gigantic growth. And you are right in the right place at the right time to take full advantage of that. E-commerce is where it's at. It's a massive industry, and 2017 is going to be the year of smart commerce. And I'll get into what smart commerce really is in just a moment. But let's kind of look at some trends and kind of dive into a little more detail about what smart commerce really is and all of the impacts it's going to have on this industry. So, for example, real-time signal-driven analytics. These are going to allow you to provide deeper insights into every aspect of your store, what's happening, why it's happening, and everything else. You'll be able to track every lead, conversion, bounce, and action, and discover critical conversion bottlenecks, understand the user behavior and audience needs, because again, with the data that real-time analytics can provide, you can see exactly what's going on at any given point in time for not only the individual customer, but what drove them there, why they triggered their actions, what made them purchase, what made them leave, and everything else. Now, one of the things with creating centralized, real-time signal-driven analytical decisions is that small changes can reap massive rewards for the long term. Because again, it's one of those little things where if you make one small difference, maybe to a headline, to a checkout process, to digital assistance and other areas of your store, they can have a massive jump in conversions, in average customer sale or dollars per sale, and many, many other little ripple effects that create giant leaps forward for you and your business. Predictive analytics, when you're using them correctly, can average a 73% profit boost. And big data, if you're like me, I love data. I'm an absolute data, I'm obsessed with data, KPIs and everything else. But when you leverage that in your business, on average, the businesses that use this and make changes to their business, to their flows and everything else, can leverage an extra 60% in margins. That's reducing cost of goods sold as well as maximizing profit. Now, one of the other massive areas for smart commerce is live action customer engagement. Now, there's three types of customer: disengaged, indifferent, and actively engaged. Now, that kind of makes a little bit of common sense there, but there is a massive difference between the three in terms of impact on your business. An actively engaged customer can drive 44% more revenue for your business than an indifferent or a disengaged customer. The actively engaged customer can drive $373 average spending per trip rather than $296 for an indifferent customer. So again, that's an extra, basically 1/3 more revenue for you and your business if your customers are actively engaged with you and who you are as a business. Now, during the sales process, this is an interesting thing. 83% of customers want some form of live support during purchase. Even if they don't use it, it's reassuring to them to have it available. It's like the virtual sales assistant there to say, okay, can I help you with your order? Can I help you check out? Or, answering any questions that might be before sale. This is kind of putting the human back into the equation, and we'll talk a little more about that in a moment. Now, the interesting thing is if you have an inexperienced online shopper, then that number rises to 90%. And that is a big impact because, again, there's a lot of people out there that aren't technically savvy, aren't very sure of themselves and what they're doing. And again, different checkout procedures, different stores have different aspects, different confusion points or triggers or conversion blocks. So again, if you have live support or customer support available at any time and it's clear and concise that you can help guide your customer through that checkout process, you're going to leverage greater profit streams. You are going to leverage a better relationship with your customer base. And again, that has a massive boost on your bottom line. Now, after the sale, this is an interesting thing for customers as well. If there is a problem with a checkout procedure or a purchase or anything else that requires customer support, 51% will only try once during a purchase, which means it leads to more of the abandoned carts and everything else that plague a lot of e-commerce stores. So again, having the ability to have someone who's there, direct, and can engage with your customer kind of during the purchase process is very beneficial, because if there's any block or point, you've lost that customer. They've gone elsewhere where there's less frustration. So again, having someone on hand through that purchase process and after purchase is fantastic. And again, if there's anything after purchase during, with excessive after like a delivery of an item or something like that, 76% will only try once and then give up. That will quite likely end up, if they don't get satisfaction quickly, in a refund, returns, and everything else. So again, that costs the business money. So anything you can do to mitigate that during the checkout process can have a massive impact on your bottom line. The thing is, how do you boost engagement with live action with your customers? Well, one of the most obvious ways is answering questions live with text chat, voice, and video. Now, I'm working with a company right now in Austin that is developing a live chat technology for e-commerce that allows you to connect directly with a live agent, and you can do it through webcam and everything else. You can see them. They can't see you unless you want to, but they can literally help walk you through any purchase process, answer any questions, and everything else. And it's a very, very powerful way. We've all seen the text chat, the little pop-ups that sit in the bottom of the corner, popping up saying, hey, can I help you? Or, have you got any questions? Well, when you add the human, the voice, or the actual physical connection, and especially facial, then that creates a massive boost of engagement. A prime example of this is Bank of America. They're introducing a new automated teller machine that can do everything that the human teller can do, all of the services that they can provide. And the interesting thing is that connects with a human, not someone in the bank itself, but with a teller and a trained bank professional that might be in some sort of HQ somewhere. But the cool thing is that they will walk you through and answer any questions, guide you through the process and everything else, but you have someone there. So it's a lot more human interaction rather than impersonal machine. And that is one of the big problems with e-commerce, is we've taken the tactile and the human out of the entire process. So bringing live customer engagement back into the proceedings allows you to, again, reconnect the human aspect and the psychological aspect of human interaction into the e-commerce industry. Now, one of the interesting things that we're doing a lot, and a lot of companies, the bigger companies are doing, is interest-based personalized emails and text updates. Now, again, this is behavior patterning based on, again, user intent, what they like, what they don't like, and again, learning and being more adaptive to the consumer helps you increase revenue. Prime example of that, for example, is retargeting or remarketing. Allows you to understand what the customer likes and then show them similar things, contextual-based advertising and everything else. But we're talking at this stage with direct communication to the customer via email, text updates, and everything else. So again, it's a great way to engage your customer. One thing that we do a lot with a lot of our e-com clients is we get them to quote customers in their blogs and social media, literally crediting them with any question or any suggestion, or if they're, we do live tagging of people using products and everything else. That is a phenomenal little leap forward, because again, it makes them feel special, it makes them feel appreciated. And when other customers see that you're doing this for customers, then it shows you that you're not some big impersonal mega corporation or what have you, that you actually care about your customers. And that in itself can have a great cloud or cluster effect with your audience. One thing that is very powerful is providing consistent value content. And I know most people think e-commerce, why would we provide content? We're a sales channel, we're not a blog. Well, again, think of it like this. One of the stores that we have is a grilling store. We do grilling equipment, barbecue equipment, and everything else. So one of the things that we do is we produce videos in and around the usage of some of the grilling equipment, and then, you know, recipes and how to grill this, how to grill that. Well, guess what? What does that do? That gives massive value back to our customers. But we're also doing prime product placement and everything else in that. But we show customers, again, what they can do with the stuff they buy from us, the massive results they can get. In other words, you know, happy family, they can cook like a pro and everything else. We share, you know, really cool content that keeps us top of mind. So what happens is when they need grilling equipment, or if they're really into this industry, they want something for their barbecue, they want some sort of gadget or gizmo or what have you, where do they go? They come to us, because we're always providing top of mind value content. And there are many different ways that you can do that for your e-com business. One of the things that we do, and this is a huge deal, certainly going forward, is digital assistants. And this is interactive e-commerce design. Anything that can streamline the customer experience to make it easier to shop with you. Again, most people really want to take the technical out of it. They don't go on your site to wow about the beauty, the wonders, and all the cool language and stuff that you've done on your site. What they want to do is they want to get their thing, they want to move on quickly and be done. Okay, so anything that can streamline the process, and a digital assistant, an example of a digital assistant would be for saving, you know, customer information and then automatically filling out their checkout because you've already got their customer information, that you streamline past parts that are non-repetitive, they don't need to do again, or you automatically detect their device and make adjustments to what they're doing based on user intent, behavior, and device that they're using. So obviously a good digital assistant there would be switching between a mobile view and a desktop view. That's a very basic digital assistant. So anything that you can use to streamline the purchasing process through interactive design is a digital assistant, and digital assistants are massive. We'll talk a little bit about the impact they can have on business in a moment. The other thing is, and this is something that is being used more and more by big commerce, it's something that is now becoming available to smaller commerce, is targeted interest behavior-based rewards programs. Now, if you think about that, I'll use the example of grilling equipment. If I'm looking at a big gas grill, then I don't need to know all the charcoal accessories. There's an interesting diversion between interests. So maybe I'll start showing rewards programs and rewards towards X, which could be stuff that's directly targeted to gas grills rather than charcoal grills. It could be, for example, a brush cleaner for infrared heated grills and stuff like that, that again won't impact the surface but won't work so well on a charcoal surface. Okay, fine. So again, different rewards programs, different behaviors, different interests. You can present opportunities, special savings just for those customers, because you can segment their interests based on their behavior and then present them with the right opportunities to buy more based on those decided interests. And as I said at the beginning of this section, putting the human back in to the e-commerce process. Something that's sorely missing, but it is the next big thing for e-commerce. Now, we talked a little bit earlier on about mobile engagement and mobile commerce. Well, mobile engagement will absolutely skyrocket, as we've already said. 50% of US e-commerce traffic will be mobile by 2017, and globally that is going to rise to 72%. Like I said, we're kind of lagging behind the rest of the world a little bit. So 2017, is really going to be key here for e-commerce in the US, but globally it's already at 51%, growing to 72% by the end of next year. Now, we talked about digital assistants. Digital assistants are really powerful when it comes to mobile commerce, and just this year alone, $2 billion were generated in extra revenue due to digital assistants. And think about this for a moment. Think about engagement. How many times do you reach for your phone every single day? About 50 to 100 times is for the average person. I know myself, I'm probably at the top end of that scale. So again, mobile interaction and engagement is key and is a huge, huge opportunity. The only problem is, though, that 14% of companies right now, especially e-commerce companies, are cashing in on mobile commerce, which means there's a huge disconnect between what the industry is doing and what customers demand. So that is a massive thing. Also, in terms of mobile commerce, there is a huge leap forward in digital wallet adoption. Now, again, we saw a big battle this year and last year with Apple Pay, Android Pay, Samsung Pay, and all these other pay services for mobile coming online for buying and walking into physical physical commerce stores, brick and mortar stores, and paying with your phone and everything else. And that's absolutely fantastic. But e-commerce is now catching on, that so many people are purchasing online that they're starting to adapt and adopt the ability to pay with your stored credit cards on your phone for any online store purchase. So that is going to be a huge, huge deal in the next 2 to 3 years moving forwards. So what other trends are happening in 2017 and beyond? Well, virtual sales forces will become standard. And I'm talking about dedicated live support in any form. Could be from voice, video, or text-based, but that is going to become the norm. Again, more and more people are realizing the huge opportunities of putting the human back into e-commerce. There'll be more Prime-like shopping experiences with easy returns, minimized hassles for refunding and handling and returning merchandise that doesn't fit or doesn't suit and everything else. Same-day deliveries are going to be huge. Social selling, which is going to grow dramatically in 2017. I mentioned same-day deliveries and Prime Now type services. There's going to be a huge jump forward in focused funnel e-commerce, which will absolutely explode in 2017. I'll talk about that in a moment. And virtual reality is going to become a huge thing. Now, again, one of the things that, again, a company I'm working with right now, are creating virtual mall experiences using Oculus and the other devices out there right now. But if you think VR is going to become a huge deal over the next 5 to 10 years, okay, and it gives e-commerce a massive opportunity to create these almost physical experiences, the ability to look at a product, hold it in your virtual hands, to walk into for example, a virtual clothing store, and again, try on the merchandise, see how it looks on you. This is something that we're working with right now, virtual mall tours, so you can actually have a virtual mall, almost like a Minority Report, if you've seen that movie, where you can swipe through things right in front of your face, just pick things out, boom, 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 check out, done. I mean, this is some of the stuff that's happening in VR right now with e-commerce. It's in development. Don't think anywhere is using it fully yet, or if they are, it's very experimental. But I know a couple of companies, one that I'm working with very closely, that is developing incredible technology for e-commerce with virtual reality. And the partner to virtual reality is artificial intelligence. For trend, big data analysis, predictive behavioral analysis. Basically, there are some technology companies out there right now that actually are working on AIs and machine learning algorithms that can detect trends and are working towards knowing what you want to buy before you know what you want to buy. Now, that can be scary to some people, but again, that's the way AI is going. It's going to be very, very predictive, very analytical, and can show trends before trends are even detected. And that is going to be a massive, massive deal over the next few years. The bottom line is e-commerce is evolving fast, and it's becoming a much more personal experience and much more adaptive as well. Now, there are two types of e-commerce. The traditional multi-product e-commerce, like your Amazon stores and everything else with the traditional checkout and catalog style purchase process, so you can go through categories, find the products you want, do a search, boom, okay, add to cart, checkout, and everything else. There is also another type called focused funnel e-commerce, and that's what we're going to talk about here. We're going to take a little bit of a deeper look at focused funnel e-commerce. Now, focused funnel is, if you are in the digital marketing world, you'll be familiar with some of the aspects of a focused funnel for physical products and e-commerce. Basically, you start off with offer a niche focused, no-brainer free gift, and then just charge a small amount for shipping and handling. So let's take a look at an example. So here's a barbecue store with a free grilling mat that it's a very cool little gadget that people love. It stops all your food falling through the grates and everything else, allows you to cook very evenly without any mess. Now, these retail in stores for up to $20. And the cool thing is that we can give these away absolutely free. And we have basic, just front and center product image. Hey, this is what you can get right now. And it's important that you show the actual product in use. So you can see below the actual product itself, we show with the salmon and everything else and the kebabs and the vegetables all being grilled. And we have a big call to action that says, yes, rush me my free grilling mat before they're all gone. And again, we stack with buttons, we stack with a text link here. You can see we also have the call to action here with a scarcity showing that, hey, there's already been a lot claimed, there's only a few left. We have a evergreen timer and a cool again logical statement. Why pay $20 in stores when you can get yours free right now? Now, the cool thing is this keeps it simple. It's very, very focused on getting your free gift. And again, below that, as you scroll down, you can see more in-use shots, different things happen. You can see again, just your food cooking and everything else. Again, making, no mess. We extol the benefits of this. We talk about some of the features of the product, the express shipping, and again, reiterating the call to action. Hey, go get yours right now. And then moving on from there, we also have these kind of make you feel good security badges saying it's free, it's secure, quality guarantee, limited time special offer. And then we'll have some testimonials from real customers who have this and love it and everything else, so we can put them on the page. Again, makes a customer feel good about getting their free gift. This is a very low commitment offer because, again, it's free. So what have they got to lose? And that really makes people want to jump in and minimizes the headaches and hassles that you would if you were trying to sell these physically right now. Again, minimum barrier to entry. And again, have simple things like making them feel good, reassurance, unhappy with your product. Hey, no problem. We stand by our products. It's 100% guaranteed, secure ordering and everything else. Now, again, in this case, we've put a phone number on here. So if you wanted to offer that, it's a great way to, again, reintroduce the human. Hey, if you want to order, got a question or want to speak to a live person, you can call. In this case, this is a fictitious phone number, 123-456-7890. But you get the idea. Now, the cool thing with this is as soon as they click on any of the call to action buttons, it pops up with a little call to action that says, hey, enter your name and email, and then next, and this is very important, this gave us a 22% lift in tests when we did this, is next enter your shipping information. as opposed to, okay, get started now or any other thing, is because this created a progressional process in the minds of the customer. And we let them know that they're halfway there with the progress bar and everything else. So once they do that, we then present the customer with a simple, optimized, and customized checkout process, just like this. Now, you can see this is blown up a little bit, but you can see, again, we're using a large in-usage shot of the product. But you'll notice there's a couple of things on here. It's a little bit of personalization, because in the last step, we got the customer's first name. In this case, me. So you can see here, hey, Sean, get your amazing barbecue. So again, reiterating the call to value, the main benefit, the value, and everything else. And then we ask a question, where should we ship your free product? Now, here we're also talking about get your free grilling mat, just pay $2.95 shipping and handling. So again, very low cost for shipping and handling, and we then get the optimized checkout, where would you like us to send it, and everything else. We talk about the shipping process, non-stick grilling mat details. We reiterate the how many have been claimed, only a few left, again reintroducing the scarcity. We also show other people have purchased and what they're saying. Again, we brought some of those testimonials from the other page up to this. So this is a very customized checkout page just for this particular customer. And again, in this case, $2.95, ready to rock, boom, done. That's it. Now, here's the thing. The cost from the drop shipper is only $1.95, which means we got an extra $1 in our pockets. Because by the time they use, again, this is shipped from China, so this is an e-packet, we have a confirmed paid lead that buys on impulse. And an impulse buyer is the best customer in the world. So we have, again, a paid customer on file with a real full name and real email. We have their full address and phone number. We have created an account for them automatically on the store, which allows us to integrate that lead everywhere in our systems. We've dropped retargeting pixels and any other behavior tracking, and we've tagged them based on their interests. Plus, we have $1 in profit for a free product. This helps mitigate any paid traffic or anything else to drive that customer here. But again, we're looking at lifetime customer value and boosting that. And we do that by offering a stacked upsell with a one-click upsell button. So what do we mean by a stacked upsell? Well, again, you don't probably just want one mat. You'd probably do very well in this case with several mats. That way you can have some in the wash, because these particular products just wash them with soapy water and they're good. But if you've got a bigger grill and you want to use multiples, then great, here you go. We'll say, hey, wait, your order's not complete. Get 3 or more for the price, 3 more for the price of 1. This is a limited time offer. Save 67%. Again, giant discount off of the retail price. So give me 67% off, of the special price of $19. So we'll sell you 3 right now, extras for just $20. And thank you, I'll pass if they want to say no. But the idea here is we'll do the same thing. We show, again, that only so many have been purchased, and there's only a few left. We show, again, in usage. We give more information, a little more copywriting here, giving them connection with the product. Again, in-use photos of it being used. And again, at the end, free shipping is a great tip over the edge. We found that when we offer free shipping, we bundle it into our price and our costs, then more people are much more likely to purchase. If the retail price is $59 for 3 of them, our special price $19, that's a no-brainer. Again, we also limit with the evergreen timer it to under 30 minutes. We found that is ideal because it makes the decision very pressing, and they can move on. Now, if they click this button, then boom, it's a one-click upsell, like I said, and that just kicks it over, makes everything incredibly streamlined, one-click checkout. We've already got all their purchase information. We've got their payment method on file. We just, boom, recharge and move on. Now, the cool thing is, in this situation, the cost for this from the drop shipper is only $5.85. That is a $14.14 profit. That's 241% profit margin. And I know that everyone out there watching this video right now is saying, 241% profit, I'll take it. So now, if they say no, then we offer what's called a correlated high perceived value product. So, okay, maybe they don't want any more mats and everything else, but we'll offer them something else related to grilling. And in this case, we'll say, hey, wait, your order's not complete. Get this limited one-time offer today only. Add this DIY custom burger press to your order. So again, they've got a mat. Let's help them cook something that goes on the mat. And that's what this is. So it's a little cheaper, $14, but we say, hey, get half off right now, limited time, and boom. Now, again, one thing that we like to do when we're doing these, outside of showing how many have already been purchased, is, again, these in-usage action shots. Now, again, there's not really much you can show in usage with a burger press other than burgers. So what we did here is we showed burgers on the grill and a happy little girl who's eating the burgers. That's what, customers buy results. They don't buy products. They want a outcome for what they do. So again, connect them with an outcome. So again, a little more, just a little text about it, telling them, hey, this is awesome and everything else, why they should get it, why people love it and everything else. And again, same deal. We show them testimonials. We close with free shipping and show that, hey, this is usually $30 in the stores. You can get it right now, $14, boom. And again, scarcity of only 15 minutes in this case. Cost from the drop shipper, $7. Our profit, $7.99, or 114% profit. Now, again, upsell number 2, correlated higher perceived value product. And in this case, I'm not going to go through the entire sales pages because they're all identical, same setup for the upsells and the downsells as it is continuing. So in this case, we offer them a wireless digital thermometer, and that's 50% off. So it's a really cool little gadget. Anyone who loves tech will go for that. And again, give me this 50% off right now. Usually sells in stores for $70 or what have you. So again, we'll say, hey, say 50%, boom, done. And we'll do that. Now, the cost from the drop shipper, $16. Profit, 119%. So that's $18 in our pockets for every one of those that sells. And if they say no to that, then again, high perceived value product as a downsell. In this case, a steam cleaner, which we mentioned earlier on, funnily enough, in passing. But add this product and, say 58% off. So it's a steam cleaner for your grill grates and everything else. And again, cost from drop shipper, $11. Our profit, $18.99. It's 173%. So again, massive profits all the way down the line. And then as they go through this, and if you got to the end, you can present a simple thank you page with one last variant offer. So basically, hey, your order's complete. It's confirmed. It's in our processing center. Your details are below. But you can offer one more, and this is a kind of a variant on the stacked system, is get your discounted inflatable outdoor lounger while stocks last. Final chance, grab it today. So in this case, we show, again, several people just sitting in this. It's a simple variant. It's actually a disconnect from the overall grill, but it's something else that, other people might have fun. It's an impulse purchase that people might have fun in the backyard with while you're grilling. So again, just something that makes people laugh, smile, feel good, or enjoy. And that's kind of our criteria, is something cool, something useful, something that is, again, an impulse buy. And we'll do that again, same deal, usage or in usage shots, what others are saying, boom, done deal. And again, mere pennies on the dollar. So focused funnel overview. Free shipping and handling front offer, optimized checkout, stacked upsell, a downsell if a correlated downsell, a "this is cool" upsell, as we call it. In other words, some sort of gadget or something else that appeals to the customer or the mindset, or something that is, oh man, I've got to have that. That's one of those kind of quick hooks. Then again, downsell, you can see we're using 4 different thank you pages, and that's for URL tracking when we're using paid media or anything else. And again, dropping cookies and email campaigns at every step of the way. Now, one of the other things that we like to do is we'll also test many front-end offers that go into the same funnel. So if we have someone that's interested in grilling, or specific grilling, maybe we got a tool set, maybe we got a condiment set or something like that, or one thing we've been playing with is a set of bear claws for separating meat for, like pulled pork and stuff like that. Again, many different ways you can get into the same funnel, and you can create these optimized checkouts for each product and just keep it simple, but get them in and say, hey, choose your free gift, and then they can self-select their way forwards. But the cool thing is, whichever way you do it, you can then use this to expose the customer to your full commerce store. So if you've got lots and lots of traditional commerce products, then you can use these focused funnels to get people in, use it for lead generation, profit generation, and then pump them into your full store with all of your other great products. So combining both focused funnel commerce with traditional multi-product commerce is insanely powerful and profitable. So let's compare the two types. Traditional multi-product commerce is a store presented in a categorized catalog style with standardized cart and checkout process, while a focused single product e-commerce funnel has rapid checkout, one-click upsells with targeted follow-up campaigns focused around one core offer. The problem is that existing solutions can be very difficult to set up and can cost hundreds of dollars every single month. In fact, one of the more popular e-commerce solutions out there right now can cost $297 a month, and that is just for a very basic store. If you want any decent functionality, you have to keep buying apps and apps and apps, and that can end up costing you $500 to $1,000 every single month before you've sold a single product. Other solutions out there for funnel building and everything else, if you wanted to try and do focused funnel e-commerce, can cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month before you've even made a sale as well. They also, both of these systems lack critical features for smart commerce, some of the things that we talked about earlier on. They just don't get smart commerce yet. I mean, who knows what the future will tell, but right now, absolutely they do not. And they severely limit your options and restrict smart commerce all the way down the line. The other thing is they limit you to just one path. So, for example, if you wanted to create an e-commerce store, well, all you can do is create an e-commerce store. If you want to create a funnel, then you have to have a completely different system, and the two shall never talk to each other. That is until now. That's why I'm proud to tell you a little bit about a project we've been working on for the last 18 months called Sellosity. This is a brand new e-commerce platform that we've developed that truly is e-commerce evolved. Now, e-commerce has never looked so good. We're launching this on November 17th at 11 a.m. EST. It literally enables you to take all the principles of smart commerce, deploy a brand new site in under 10 minutes. All you have to do is add products. It has never been easier to create a true e-commerce business and unlock the potential of both multi-product commerce and focused funnel commerce. Now, here's just a few features of Sellosity. You can deploy your store in just a matter of minutes. All you do is plug in some information about where you want it to go, and boom, you're done. It has a drag and drop builder for your pages, so you can create those amazing funnels that you just seen. You can easily import products from anywhere. In fact, you can migrate your Shopify site. If you've got an eBay store, you can migrate that. If you've got an Amazon store, you can migrate that. If you want to import products from AliExpress or any other vendor, hey, no problem. You can do all of that. And it's easy to input and create new products in just a few clicks. You can create focused funnel commerce like we've just shown. In fact, that entire focused funnel I just showed you was built in Sellosity. You can do one-click upsells and smart checkout. For example, if someone's paying, say, with PayPal and they're going through your cart, hey, no problem. Guess what? As they're going through, it remembers their information, their username, their first name, their address, their shipping information, their phone number, and pre-fills everything else as they go through the store because it knows who they are. These are the digital assistants we talked about earlier on. If they are paying with something like Stripe or what have you, and you're with a credit card, no problem. One-click instant upsell. So that allows you to maximize your average customer sale and your dollars per sale as well. We have a powerful dropship system that is literally designed to automate as much of your business as possible. If you have a compatible dropshipper that will accept an email with the order and then dropship on your behalf, boom, connect them, you are ready to rock. We are also smart marketing enabled. Again, maximizing every single aspect of your business. We connect with all of the top e-commerce tracking systems, and that allows you to monitor everything that's happening, integrate everywhere, and have a lot of information at your disposal about every customer in your store. We have advanced reporting and tracking. Some very, very powerful features that allow you to see what's happening with your store at a glance. We also integrate with some of the top print-on-demand vendors. So if you're wanting to sell t-shirts and mugs and everything else, hats, hoodies, whatever, boom, done deal, rock on, you're ready to go. We also have, because we don't like leaving any stone unturned, we have amazing e-commerce training showing you how to create your business from scratch. Lots of different systems out there that are e-commerce platforms basically just give you the keys and leave you on your merry way. We don't like that. That's not a way to run a business. We will show you how to create a real business from the ground up. We also have a proven e-commerce engine, and I mean this to the nth level. The engine that we are built upon already powers over 1 million online stores. That's 37% of all e-commerce stores online are powered by the platform that we use, and it's very, very powerful. 3 times more than there are Shopify installs, let alone active stores. Another thing Sellosity is very focused on is social commerce. We want you to be able to market to and target your exact audience where their attention actually is, and that is social media. There are 1.5 billion users on Facebook, 320 million users on Twitter, and 100 million users on Pinterest right now. So yes, we are social media marketing optimized, leveraging the power of social media to create a buying frenzy. You can build your own Facebook store integrated fully with Facebook and their store system. You can use the built-in traffic and conversions tracking. We, in fact, work with Google, Facebook, Twitter, Woopra, GoSquared, and very soon we'll be integrated with Kissmetrics and Crazy Egg as well. Of course, we're 100% mobile friendly across the board. As we said, the importance of e-commerce and mobile commerce cannot be underscored enough, and that is something we absolutely do focus on. We also want to make sure that you have a dashboard and all the information you need to make accurate and smart decisions about your business in just a few clicks. So we have a very powerful dashboard that allows you to see at a glance what is happening in your self-hosted store and get ready to rock. We also have front-end editing, so you can click on any product, edit it on the fly, make adjustments, and have full control over your store. And because of what we've talked about earlier, we also have Smart Mail, intelligent follow-ups. So you can create trigger-based intelligent follow-up campaigns, contacts, and behavior-based marketing campaigns in just a snap, targeting customers based on behavior, actions, and follow-up based on products purchased. Now, we also have a very cool element of Sellosity, which is Sellosity Labs. This is a private training and membership area where we can help you create your business from the ground up. This gives you access to action plans, some very, very powerful training, advanced training, and intermediate training, basically walking you through every aspect of creating a really powerful, productive, profitable, and successful e-commerce business. These action plans map out every single thing that we talk about in step-by-step format. And we also have Sellosity Insider, which is our weekly call with our team of experts. We'll talk about different techniques, answer questions from the audience, and everything else. We also have our toolbox, which is a useful suite of tools and research and everything else that you need to literally empower your business. And we also have Sellosity Deals, where we cut deals with different vendors and service providers and everything else, stuff that e-commerce vendors and business owners like yourself actually need. We'll try and work out the best deals for you and bring them to you. So again, being a member of Sellosity Labs is very, very powerful. And we do have a dedicated Facebook group for Sellosity Lab members. So we are also introducing very soon a concierge service where you will be able to have other people do all the heavy lifting for you. If you don't want to get your hands dirty, you want someone else to do it for you, no problem. This team is here. We are building a massive team. We've partnered with a great company that is growing dedicated resources just for us to allow you to have them do all the hard work for you. And we'll have different packages available based on your budget, your needs, and everything else, and even create custom packages as well. So we have a mission and a vision. We want to help 50,000 entrepreneurs create their online e-commerce empire in the next 12 months. Now, to do that, we're going to open the doors on November 17th to the 24th for a charter access. And that is going to be with a 1-week affiliate launch. This allows us to get a few people in the door at a massive, massive discount. You've seen all the power of this system. What it can do is a lot in here, but we are going to open the doors to a very limited number of people on November 17th. After that, phase 2 and Q1 of next year, we're going to be doing private webinars, raising the price dramatically to expand the user base, but we are raising the price a lot. Phase 3 is going to be angel round funding. We'll open the access to the public in the second quarter of 2017. And then phase 4, we're going to go for Series A funding, a massive marketing push, price rise again, and that'll be in the fourth quarter of next year. Now, with that being said, you can see that e-commerce is evolving fast, and we don't want you to miss out on this $2.1 trillion industry, which, as I said, is going to grow to $4.1 trillion by 2020. And just as a reminder, Sellosity is launching on November 17th at 11 a.m. EST. It's really e-commerce evolved. I'd love to see you there as part of that. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. We've covered a lot of ground here in regards to smart commerce, what's happening, trends, things that you need to consider about e-commerce, the differences between focused funnel commerce versus multi-product commerce, and how you can fuse those two together. Sellosity is the only platform out there that can do both and do it without costing hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month. We look forward to seeing you as part of this. If you want more information, go to sellosity.com and learn more right now. Hey there, this is Sean Donahoe, and I wanted to do and record a quick video and show you what Sellosity can do, because we've had a lot of questions about our new smart commerce platform, asking what it can do and how it works. Well, it's a self-hosted e-commerce platform built on a proven and stable engine that already powers over 1 million stores. That's 3 times our nearest competitor, and that's 37% of all online stores. And the cool thing is, you don't have to pay high costs every single month just to get the basic features and then be charged hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month for apps just for the basic features you need to create a successful store. It's all built in. Now, this is very, very important because a lot of people are ending up paying hundreds or even thousands of dollars a month for these basic features to be limited by the payment processors they can use, or end up on platform-specific payment processors. No flexibility. They're left without any extra features. They have to go buy all sorts of apps costing hundreds of dollars a month before they've even made a sale. We thought this was unacceptable, and that's why we developed this system, and we have taken this to the next level. We have given you so much potential here, and right now you can just see this is the dashboard, which gives you an at-a-glance look at how your business is doing, and this is a demo site that we're building as part of the training, so I'm giving you a kind of a sneak peek as well. And this is the store that we've built, and it only took a couple of hours to build a very powerful store, import a ton of products. In fact, one of the things we can do, we migrated an existing store on one of the popular SaaS platforms right over here because we have the ability to do that. We also have importers for migrating products from Amazon, if you have an Amazon store, eBay, if you have an eBay store. Not only that, you can also go and find powerful products for drop shipping, and we have a built-in drop shipping engine, but we have a system where you can import from AliExpress as well. On top of that, we integrate fully automatically with many of the high-end print-on-demand services. So if you print on demand, you've got that too. Literally, we've tried to cram as much in here for the modern e-commerce entrepreneur as possible, and we're continuously expanding and optimizing this so that you can get the most horsepower out of this. But as you can see, this is a traditional multi-commerce store with multiple products and everything else. And you can see this allows you to edit products in real time without having to go through all the complexities. You can come over here and modify any product, so we have that as an option as well. That's all built in. And the cool thing is you can find ways to optimize your conversions. We have everything mobile responsive. We give you so much control over your store, it would blow you away. For example, this is just a simple variable product. You can see it's highly optimized, big buttons to drive people to convert, simple to use. They can choose, for example, what color they like, and they can see, okay, that's cool, that's good, I want that, click a button, you're done. We have the optimization of descriptions, upsells, cross-sells, related products. Everything is all done for you, pre-configured. And the cool thing is, our software, you just fill in a few form fields, press a button, it deploys a pre-configured, pre-optimized store to your site. All you've got to do is change your branding and add products. It's as simple as that, and there's so much control, it will truly blow you away. For example, if we were doing this as part of a normal commerce, that's fine. You can see we've got our optimized checkout and view cart up here, but maybe you want to promote on Facebook. Well, let's turn off all of the distractions. So you can see the header and navigation all go away. They're compressed and minified over here. So all of the focus is on your product itself. You can see we've got an evergreen timer here right now on this particular product. You can also have a scarcity bar, which says, 83 out of 100 sold, go get it. You can have all sorts of configuration options, but truly the sky is the limit. You can customize your call to action, claim your discount right now. So you can see all the different options here for this product. You can see blow up any of the images and see what you're doing. It's as simple as that. Now, the other cool thing is this is traditional multi-product commerce, but we do something even cooler. We also, for the first time, you can't do this with many other platforms, you can actually do funnel, or what we call focused funnel commerce as well. let me show you. So I'm going to go over to a new incognito window, and you can see we have this Camping Tribe, claim your free outdoor survival magnesium fire starter kit. And you can see that this is all built in drag and drop form. We have a drag and drop engine, so you can build highly optimized sales pages. We supply a ton of templates that you can just use instantly and customize to suit your own needs. But you can see, hey, this is usually $15. Today it's free. You can see we've got an evergreen timer on here, security seals to boost confidence, and different example images. You can do any style of page you like, and like I said, we've got plenty of templates for you to choose from. This is a very simple one, but we're going to claim our free fire starter right now. So this takes us over to a highly optimized and focused conversion funnel and order page. So again, it says, hey, get your amazing product. All we ask is you help us with the shipping and handling. It's got one of the scarcity bars that I mentioned, saying, hey, 2,193 have already been claimed. Hurry, only a few left. Evergreen timer, and again, this is a demo I was putting together, so we've got placeholder content in here, so if you've got any reviews, put them in here. Helps boost social proof and confidence. And we'll just check out, and I'm just going to fill this in with some, this is in test mode right now. So I'm just going to do fredfish@gmail.com, 12345678990, and we'll do 123 some street. We'll put it in somewhere in Texas, 5 as a zip code. And then here's the cool thing, you notice this is now added a tax because I'm in Texas, and so we can handle your taxes, and you can also do your shipping, and you can create all sorts of smart shipping rules. In this case, you can see free plus shipping and handling, $3.95. Now that product that we had on the front end only cost me $1 plus $1 shipping, which means I'm making almost 100% profit on this free plus shipping offer. That also helps offset any paid traffic, and by checking out, I get a confirmed lead that is willing to spend money. I get their real email, their phone number, their address. We create an account, and that allows us to do all sorts of follow-up marketing. We can drop retargeting pixels. We integrate with Facebook, Google AdWords for tracking and retargeting. We fully integrate with Facebook for store commerce. Literally, we thought of everything here. And there's so much, I'm only able to skim the surface in this one demo. So we're going to check out with the demo card from Stripe. We're using Stripe here, okay? And I'll just put in any date here because we're in test mode. But you notice we have Stripe Commerce here, but we also have the ability to stack PayPal. So we're not limited to any particular platform restrained process. We're not overly charged for our transaction fees and anyone else getting a slice of the pie here. We can use any payment processor we like. And the ones we recommend, Stripe, PayPal, Braintree, and many others, all built in. It's all easy to use. So we can just hit complete order, and this is going to go and check out. And we're instantly taken to an upsell. Now notice this, wait Fred, it's personalized. We found that by doing this kind of level of personalization, this is again a feature of smart commerce, many platforms cannot do this. Again, we are personalizing the entire experience. We're able to do these focused upsells all in one platform. You don't have to have one e-commerce platform and then another crazy funnel builder. It's all built in. So we're showing this great product that is a complementary product. We have all the scarcity features and say, yes, give me the 40% off. We can go through again. I've just got some filler text here right now because we're in the process of building this and finalizing this. But you can see again, okay, yes, I'll take that. Upsell. And what happens now is we don't go through the checkout process again or anything else because we're using Stripe, and that's our supported platform for one-click upsells. Boom, instantly receives the money. You don't have to go off to some third-party app that hijacks your checkout process. It's all done and dusted. And now we've got a nice thank you page saying, hey, your order is confirmed. It's on its way to our processing center. But check out these fantastic items on sale right now. And you can see all these wonderful products. And the cool thing is, we're now taking them from a focused funnel, maybe from Facebook, maybe a Pinterest campaign or a Google AdWords campaign. They've gone through this focused funnel, and now they're exposed to all the other stuff that we do as well. So it's a great lead generation for paid traffic, making a metric ton of profits. You can stack and create as many upsells and downsells as you like. It's very easy to do, and again, you can use this to really boost your entire e-commerce audience all from one powerful platform, and that is Sellosity. So again, we've barely scratched the surface in this demo. We have so many other cool things in here. Like I mentioned, we have a drop shipping engine that allows you to integrate with any drop shipper. So if you get an order and you've assigned a drop shipper, they get an instant email. They can process the drop shipping fulfillment on your behalf and then send it to the customer. We have Smart Mail, which is behavioral based email campaigns. So for example, if someone buys a particular product and you want to put an entire funnel around that, hey, no problem. Maybe that focused funnel we just showed, if they buy a fire starter but they didn't buy another product, we can create an entire follow-up campaign based on that. Abandoned cart recovery. So much is packed into this. We do one-page checkouts where you can actually go to a product, and we could set it up on, for example, this focused one here and say, okay, they claim their discount, and then the checkout appears right here. They don't get redirected. They don't do all sorts of other hassles that minimize conversions. We literally put everything in here to maximize your conversions across the board. We optimize everything for SEO so that you can take advantage of SEO opportunities, maximize your rankings in the search engines. There's so much in here, and like I say, we are barely scratching the surface here at the moment. In fact, you can see, for example, let me just show you the dashboard. We have predictive analytics. Now, this is all me testing this for part of our training right now, but you can see that we've just increased with that sale that we did. It predicts how much sales you're going to make this month based on what's already happening. You can delineate what's going on. You can see how many items you've got, orders. You can see trends and all sorts of great data. So you can see at a glance what your entire business is doing, and it's all built on top of the Sellosity platform. It's literally, you're not paying hundreds of dollars a month. It's one fixed fee, and we're continuously expanding this to add new features, functions all the time. So that is a sneak peek behind the scenes of Sellosity. It is the most powerful e-commerce platform and smart commerce platform ever created, and that is launching on November 17th at 11 a.m. So, hope you enjoyed this. I hope this gives you a little bit of insight into what we're doing with Sellosity, and I look forward to seeing you on November 17th. Take care for now.